charging. The solar panel is charging the battery. So this system is complete, it's all working. And despite my initial worry, I was able to easily clip both sets of alligator clips to the battery terminals, but they are flimsy, so if you were to use this setup, I definitely recommend getting some bolts to connect the battery cables. But what can it power? Can it charge a phone? I'm gonna plug my phone in. Yes. Can it charge a laptop? Yes. Can this setup run a lamp? Well, let's plug it in. Yes. And you're probably wondering, how long can it run these devices for? Well, the easiest way to do that is to find the usable watt-hour capacity of the battery and then divide it by the wattage of the device that you're trying to run. So in this case, this 6-watt LED bulb could run for about 18 hours off this battery. Can this setup run small 12-volt devices like this 12-volt mini fridge? Well, if you remember, we connected the inverter using this 12-volt socket. So if your 12-volt device has a 12-volt plug like this, and you just plug it in there, and it turns on. A lot of you are probably wondering how long it will take the solar panel to charge the battery. One quick and dirty way that I've used to estimate this before is that a solar panel will produce on an average day around 4 watt-hours per watt. But I've used small solar panels like this before and they never really seem to output near their rated wattage. So in this case, I would use a more conservative estimate, like 2 to 3 watt-hours per watt, which means on an average day, this 20-watt solar panel would produce around 40 to 60 watt-hours. So for this battery, with its capacity being what it is, it might take 2 to 3 days for the solar panel to charge it fully. Can it run a kitchen fridge? No. This thing pulls up to 300 watts. So our fuse would blow, connected it, and if we didn't have a fuse, it would overload the inverter. Same thing goes for the AC unit. Definitely not. It's a 150 watt inverter, so you might assume that this setup can run anything up to 150 watts. But this adapter cable has a 10 amp fuse, so actually it can only run stuff up to 120 watts. I knew this when I selected the adapter cable, and I was okay with it because you shouldn't discharge a lead acid battery of this size that quickly to begin with. If you wanted to get the full 150 watt limit from this inverter, then you'd have to pick up an adapter cable with a higher current rating. So we've found the limit of what this ultra budget solar panel setup can power. Given what you can run with it, what do you think of the price I paid for everything here? Do you think it's worth it or not? Either way, I'd love to hear why you think that in the comments below. Links to everything here will be in the description and in the comments below. That's it for this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.
If you've ever wondered what it takes to make money in the currency market, which tools work, how do you build a consistent portfolio, and what strategy should you put your capital on, then I'm hosting a brand new full days free training on my most powerful trading strategy. It's the strategy I've been teaching people for the last 20 years, the strategy that my graduates and full-time traders around the world use to great success. And I'm going to be broadcasting it live from my trading studio here in the UK. In fact, you can register for this event completely free of charge, and it will be a purpose-driven training session to show people just like you, whether you've ever traded before or perhaps you've traded in the past and you have some experience. I'm going to be lifting the lid on the most potent trading strategy I have in my arsenal and teaching it to you on this day event completely free of charge. We're going to be using some of the latest technology whereby I have overhead cameras where I'll actually be showing you how this strategy sets itself up, how much money we can expect to make, and what is the secret signal we're looking for within this strategy to identify, to risk manage, and then most importantly, monetize. Now, this is going to be